Hey, how's it going? My name's Brad, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the second half of the first deck, Burst of Light. This is obviously part 2 of that. If you haven't seen the first part, you can go and check that out right here up in the cards. That is obviously where you can see the first half of the deck, which is the first 18 cards anyway. And today we have got the other 18 cards to sort of complete the deck. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into that. But just before we begin, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video to show your support. And let's get straight into it. So the first card we've got today is a legendary, and this is the legendary for the deck, the exclusive card. You can see the artwork here on screen as well. This is Shining Swordsman. This is a level 10 legendary. It's only level 10, but there's a good reason for that actually. This is 200 damage, which is really high for a level 10. Like, you're not supposed to have that much damage points for like being level 10. Usually that would be like 15 or 20. But the ability for this is, this warrior can only be summoned if Realm of Eternal Light, we'll get into that in a bit, is in play. Select one of your opponent's warriors and change its position. So with this ability you can change positions of your opponent's warriors, so it's literally like a mind control sort of ability, and really good. There's a few unique sort of things in the artwork. You got the main guy himself here with this like sort of glowing mind control sort of orb going around him. We've got the planet in the background that's exploded. That's actually its own card, and we'll obviously show that. And this is a little sort of, you may not notice, it's like his pet that he has. It's actually inspired by an old card I made called I think it's like Face Splitter or something like that. It's kind of like a demon dog type of thing. But yeah, that's the first card, and that's the exclusive legendary for the deck. Next, we got another new card, which is Jared the Strong. This is a sort of like a knight, sort of like warlord type of sort of thing. It's more of a support card for the deck anyway. But this is a level 20 common soldier, and there's a ability level, obviously 220 damage points there, pretty staggering for level 20. Ability is, if this warrior destroys a warrior in defense mode, deal 10 damage to opponents. So if Jared destroys any defense warriors, you instantly inflict 10 damage points to your opponent. So attacking defense warriors can actually benefit you. So if your opponent's defending and use this guy to clear them all out, you can actually do some damage without attacking directly. So good reason to have Jared, good in the star deck, and that's why he's in there. Now we've got another sort of support card. This is a more like basic level one that can be used in any deck, but this is Combat Trainer. He's looking really cool there with his boxing gloves, and he's in like sort of like a gym. He's a level 5 common, and his ability is, until this warrior is destroyed, all soldier type warriors gain 10 damage. So only applies to soldiers. Obviously this deck is based around soldier type warriors, like light and stuff. So there's that. 50 damage points, 70 defense. Pretty decent for a level 5 actually, because that's more towards a level 10 stats. Yeah, Combat Trainer, pretty basic, cool support card, and he's obviously in there. One of my new favourite support cards now, ability cards, is Time Bomb. Now the artwork for this sort of speaks for itself. You've got like the dynamite, got the clock on there, got all the wires and stuff. You've got this like sort of like little like power box as well. But yeah, this is a pretty cool one. Only a common though, but the ability is, activate once your opponent declares an attack, negate the attack, add one card from your afterlife to your deck, then shuffle your deck, and your opponent draws one card. So this is kind of like, you know, obviously it's called Time Bomb. It's sort of like a time travel type thing. So if your opponent attacks you, you can stop the attack, add a card from your afterlife to your deck and shuffle your deck. But the downside is your opponent gets to draw a card, so it stops you getting attacked by your opponent, but your opponent gets some out of it. So pretty good card, especially for defending you, and obviously, yeah, good support. Now we got a new one, which is this is a card I've been meaning to put in the game for a while now, because obviously I need a card like this in the game. But it's finally here. It's called Lights Out. It's featuring the planet that's exploded, and it's a level. It's not a level. It's a common ability card, and the ability is destroy your opponent's location card. So it's pretty basic. It's just the ability card to destroy location cards, because there's literally nothing in the game to destroy location cards, but now there is, and it's going to be in the first deck. Lights Out, pretty cool card, and just destroys location cards. So now we've got another support card, which is level 15. Pretty unique artwork as well. See like this knight here with his battle axe. He's got like this sort of like this dude over here has been shot with an arrow, but he's called Swiftball Knight, and he's a level 15 soldier common. His ability is all soldier type warriors gain 20 damage while this warrior is in play. So it's kind of like the trainer in a way, but he's more of a sort of like, I'd say he's like a better one, but yeah, it's only while he's in play though. And he's got 205 damage points, 8 defense, pretty good common support card, and yeah. Now we've got a new light support card in here. Obviously, there's going to be loads of new light stuff with it being a light themed deck, but we got a level 15 soldier, marksman of light. Obviously, he's like a sort of like a police officer. He's got all these his rifles there. He's in like a storage room. You see all like the boxes and stuff. And his ability is you can attack your opponent directly, but the damage dealt is 30. So he's got high damage points. But if you want to attack your opponent directly, you can do, but you only do 30 damage to your opponent. So it's kind of a thing of if your opponent has stronger warriors out or they've blocked you from attacking, you could always go at your opponent directly. So yeah, good card to have. Obviously it's part of the light set, so all the light support works for it. And yeah, now we've got Life Drain, which is another new card. This is a pretty cool unique card, except this guy's here, he's like draining the life out of this one. So yeah, there's that. This is a comment. The ability is select one level 10 or lower warrior your opponent controls. Decrease its damage and defense by half for 2 turns. So this literally does what it says in the title, Life Drain. You literally drain the life out of any warrior your opponent has, and you make all of its stats half for 2 turns. So good card to cripple any strong warriors your opponent may have, and it's a good reason to put it in the starter deck as well, because it can save your life. So yeah. Now we got Double Shot, which is, I like the artwork for this. It's pretty simple, but I actually like how it turned out with the crossbow and like the 2 arrows and stuff. Double Shot, this yeah. This is a common, and the ability for this is select one level 10 or lower warrior you control. It can attack twice this turn. So sort of like Life Drain, this is sort of a double for your warrior instead of like decreasing your opponents. And with this, you can attack twice with any warrior you choose. So good support card. Now we got the Crowd. This is a level 10 common warrior. Obviously more support, because obviously there's a lot of support cards in here. But this is, it doesn't have an ability, it has a description though, which is once every few years, these strange people appear in a crowd around the islands. So yeah, this it's sort of it's a part of the Eternal Light story in a way, but I've not really talked about these people before. But this is the Crowd anyway. They're pretty good. It's a pretty good defense card. Obviously it's got 130 defense, and that's what it's sort of supposed to be, a crowd to like block your enemy from attacking. But yeah, Crowd, pretty simple support card obviously. And yeah, another support card now ability is From the Grave. There's a little sort of like Easter egg of Alex Wright. You might know that if you've seen the Remain Z stuff. But this is a common ability card, and the ability is you must have 3 or more cards in your afterlife to use this ability. Shuffle your afterlife pile, then add the top card to your hand. So this is a sort of it's kind of like if you've been playing and you've been losing, you've been like, your warriors have been getting destroyed and stuff. From the Grave actually helps you get them back into your hand and stuff, and it can save you the match pretty much. So good, obviously, yeah, good card to have. More support to make sure the deck works properly. And yeah, another support card now, another soldier support card is Chainslayer. I love the artwork for this. It's kind of like it's like a Reaper, but it's made up of chains. You got like the fist, the Fist of Fury. You got the what you call it, the Reaper thing. I don't know what they're called, like Sith, yeah. And he's just in sort of like a graveyard themed area. Got the moon in the background there. Soldier level 15 common. Ability is when this warrior is destroyed, summon any level 5 warrior from your afterlife. So in return for him being destroyed, you can bring any level 5 warrior from your afterlife. It has to have been destroyed though, but yeah, good defense card as well. So with a 155 defense, good to have. Obviously more support for the deck. And yeah, you guys may have seen this card before, but it will be in the first deck anyway, because I want to put it in here. It's not in set 1, but some people like more Kiwi stuff, so I'm putting it anyway. This is Feeding Time. Select any level 5 warrior you control. Its damage and defense are doubled until the end of your turn. Obviously a double ability effect for your deck, helps you get more damage points, and that's why it's in there. Same with Fire Mercenary. You've seen him before on the channel, but this is a level 10 common. Ability is if this warrior destroys a warrior in defense mode, your opponent takes 10 damage. Similar to the other one we saw before. More support, obviously. This is the only fire type, I believe, in the deck, but he's a pretty cool all-round common card. He's not in set 1, so he's going to be in the deck. Now, Another new card. There's too many cards today. Yeah, it's like I've done a lot of cards to this deck, so we're just getting through them now. Ultimate Power, common ability card, and the ability is your opponent draws 2 cards, select 1 warrior you control, and double its damage points until the end of your turn. So this is kind of like making your warrior really powerful in return for your opponent getting more cards out. So yeah, this is it's kind of a really big upside for a really big downside. So if that makes any sense. So yeah, Ultimate Power. Happy Mind's another card that's been on the channel before. I haven't seen really too much of it though, but this card's in here. Destroy both players' water type warriors in place. So this deck doesn't use water type sort of warriors and stuff, but the reason why this is in here is if you're ever battling against someone who's using water stuff, this can actually be a good card to get rid of them completely. So that's why Happy Mind's in here, and yeah, it can be used to destroy water stuff. Now we've got Moonlight Slug in here. Obviously you've seen him before, but I put him in as sort of like a luck card, because obviously every deck needs sort of like a luck card. And the ability is if you have 5 or more cards in your hand, you can discard this card and destroy any warrior your opponent controls. So yeah, there's that, and that's just a luck card. Now the last card for today, there's only going to be 1 equip card in this deck, and that is Light Plasma Gun. This is a new card. This is a light support card as well with another sort of like equip ability. Pretty simple, common, equipped to any light warrior you control, it gains 10 damage points. Pretty simple, I know it's basic, but for light warriors, it can boost them up and give them a little bit more damage, you know, that little extra bit of damage that could actually win you the game. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. That's part 2 done. That's the first deck completely done, Burst of Light. I hope you guys have enjoyed taking a look at that and parts 1 and 2 to see all 36 cards that'll be coming into the deck. The next time you'll see anything of this deck will probably be when the game's finished and it's out on the Gamecraft and it's here on this table. So hope you guys have enjoyed that. Thanks for watching today's video. My name's been Brad. I will see you guys in the next one.